Hi, I'm Casper.
Ross.
James.
And this is Wild Tennessee. Wild.
Today we're going to do the Virgin Falls hike. One of my favorite hikes. It's 4.3 miles. We're between Sparta and Crossville, East Tennessee. 4.3 miles in and out. It's not a loop. It's a beautiful hike. Lots of streams, waterfalls, obviously. So you've got the Virgin Falls and then Big Laurel Falls. It's strenuous, so it's on the way in. It's actually a pretty easy hike in. The footing, the paths are a little bit sketchy. You gotta really watch your steps. Could easily lose your footing and fall, and there's some pretty steep drop-offs. But other than that, on the way in, it's mostly flat or downhill. On the way out, it's definitely difficult. But yeah, it's a beautiful hike. Absolutely recommend it. Like I said, one of my favorites.
Okay, so what are these?
Water purification tablets. So it's another way to kill all the bacteria in the water. You got one tablet actually purifies it, and then the other removes the bad taste of the purification tablet. So put one in there and wait like 30 minutes, and you put the other one in and wait another 30 minutes. Actually, it's 2 tablets per liter. So we waited our 5 minutes. Now we're going to shake it up. Looks yummy, right? I gotta wait 25 more minutes. Alright, so we've waited our 30 minutes. See our nice orange water here now. So now we're going to put in the neutralizing tablets. There's 2 of them per liter. Put that in there, and that's going to get rid of the bad taste, and it's also going to get rid of that color. When we come back after 30 minutes, we'll take a look at it again, and it'll be crystal clear again, and we'll taste it and see how it tastes. So, this is our freshly purified and neutralized water. This is now ready to drink. I'm just going to take a sip out of the bag here. Delicious. It's perfect. Can't taste any chemicals. Not chlorinated tasting or fresh water. It actually only takes 3 minutes. We read on the bottle, but we left it here for a good couple hours just because we went hiking some more. But you could actually drink it after just 3 minutes of putting the neutralizing tablet in there.
Gotta have coffee for the morning. Bring a French press, because all you gotta do is put hot water in and let it settle. Hence the teapot that works amazingly well over an open fire. Propane tank and a little stand for it to go on. Always bring additional clothes, and even though it's 80 degrees out right now, it will inevitably get so cold that you need an extra pair of really warm socks. Food, you always want to not bring cans. People want to bring cans and put it in the fire. That can is too heavy. As light as you can possibly do. Granola bars, potato and meat. If you're going to do a fire, is always a benefit. These pots and pans are extremely light and durable in the fire. Map, we don't really need it for this trail that we're on, but if you have a way to have an analog map and you don't have GPS otherwise, it's going to be helpful. The easiest way to camp when you're hiking in and out is with a hammock. These are pretty basic and extremely lightweight. The normal sleeping bag that you would get is going to be about 2 or 3 times this size. So if you can find one that's compact and still, down to 40 or 30 degrees, We have never had the need other than to start a fire using the rubbing alcohol for a first aid kit, but I'm sure that at some point it will come in handy. Always put some pain reliever in there, because whether you're hungover or just you know, scrape something, get a headache, whatever, there's no other way to fix that. Wipes, good for if you have to go number 2, or if you know, you're just cleaning after being sweaty and hot and everything. It feels a lot better, and there's nowhere to take a shower. Pocket knives, good for every day. This one's kind of small for normal outdoor use, but it's functional. And then way to eat your food, spoon, fork, always really helpful. Hatchet, normally we bring one that's a little bit bigger than this one. This one's kind of light, take smaller pieces. I like to bring a little money just in case you have to buy your way out of a situation. Aluminum foil is good for cooking potatoes or anything that you have to put directly on the open fire. A lot of situations, it's good to have backup for your light if you're going potentially into a cave, anything like that. It's just easier to put it on your head than it is to hold an actual flashlight. I think it just kind of looks cool, but if you can bring a paracord and something to hook it onto, I've never had a use for it, but it's lightweight, doesn't take up any room really, so I'm sure that it'll come in handy sometime. And a compass and a whistle in case you need help. A small thing of rope in case you have to put up this tarp anywhere, get out of the rain, or you know, save a buddy from a cliff or something.
Alright, so third way to purify your water is a device like this. This is the Life Straw purification system. So with this, you actually just stick it down in the water and suck it through like a straw. I mean, you can put it in just extremely muddy water, standing water, stagnant water that you would absolutely not drink otherwise. They claim you can stick this in there and drink it straight out of there, and it kills 99.99% of all bacteria and germs. So this is water that came from the waterfall down there. I'm just going to stick it in and give it a try. Delicious.
All right, so we're done with Virgin Falls. It's a tough hike out first thing in the morning. We camped at Big Laurel Falls, and it is almost completely straight up, which is not necessarily what you want to do first thing in the morning. It was rough. Gonna edit that out.
In and out trail, so it's not a loop. 4.3 miles in. 50 way time.